is, on the day of our first meeting for Cougar Advisory, Mr. Fast presented us with our idea of what suggestions and solutions can you bring to improve the campus, to make the campus better, more homey, on what just the students' perspective on what you think can bring more of a homey type cultural thing to our campus. So, I, along with many others a part of this committee, thought of embracing the diversity and rich cultures we have here on campus. Weston High School is very unique in the way of carrying a wide variety of different cultures and backgrounds where students come from. We wanted to take advantage of that quality, in which we came up with hosting a Multicultural Spirit Week along with a Multicultural Night. The purpose behind it being to learn and explore the rich cultures among the students and staff here on campus. Many of us at some point in our lives have faced cultural differences and discrimination, for none other than simply being who you are. Whether it be from bringing a certain cultural food to school for lunch, speaking with an accent, not knowing English, wearing your cultural clothing, all of us have gotten some type of discrimination for just simply being who we are. We wanted to take away the negative connotation that may be attached and instead bring it to a positive. So with saying this, I present to you my fellow Cougar Advisory Committee who made this event possible.
Hi, my name is Veda Hazelden. I'm a sophomore and I'm from Korean, Pacific Islander, and African American descent.
Hey everyone, I am Sunny Sandhu, not related to Nacho by the way, let's make that clear, and I'm a freshman and I come from Punjabi culture. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Layla Marie. I am Black of Indigenous descent and I'm a sophomore here at Weston Ranch.
Hi everyone, I'm Josiah Amaret. I'm a 9th grader and I'm Hispanic, so yeah.
Hi everyone.
Yeah, as you know, David was saying, you know, like you're probably wondering why we're playing at a multicultural night, is because what we're playing, we're basically playing like different types of genres, like different type of cultural genres when it comes for music. And what we play, it actually started from African Americans, and it mostly started, I think, from like the 60s or the 50s, and they kind of built it up. And anything you hear like now from like hip hop, anything like even jazz band still has came from the 60s. So yeah, from African Americans. So yeah.
vibes. Feel it? Cool photographer.
Press it again. I press it again to stop.
Hello everyone, my name is Leilani Dakis and I am an alto in the advanced choir. The first song we're gonna be singing for you today is called Jambo Rafiki. It is a piece in Swahili and the lyrics mean "Hello friend, come sing with us."
Try. 1, 2, 3. Jumbo, jumbo, put it around your neck. The one thing. Put the thing around your neck.
Jumbo, jumbo, jumbo rafiki, jumbo, jumbo imbanasi. Nafsi yako, nafsi yako, nafsi yako, furaha jumbo. Nafsi yako, nafsi yako, nafsi yako, furaha jumbo. Jumbo, jumbo, jumbo rafiki, jumbo imbanasi. Jumbo, jumbo, jumbo rafiki, jumbo imbanasi. Nafsi yako, nafsi yako, nafsi yako, furaha jumbo. Nafsi yako, nafsi yako, nafsi yako, furaha jumbo. Jumbo, jumbo rafiki, jumbo imbanasi. 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 Nafsi yako, nafsi yako, nafsi yako, furaha jumbo. Nafsi yako, nafsi yako, nafsi yako, furaha jumbo. Jumbo, jumbo rafiki, jumbo
a cultural piece that we did in our November concert. And the lyrics mean hello friend, come sing with us, so yeah.
We also sang Modimo, which is a piece we sang when we all participated in on the Honor County Concert Choir. It's a piece in Sizzle, and I don't know much cultural background about it, but it's a
gospel song, it's a praise song. Modimo literally means God, so.
Did you guys have fun tonight?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's so cool seeing everyone dressed up.
And seeing like all the diversity on our campus.
Yeah.
So I performed a traditional Cambodian dance. At first it was gonna be like the blessing dance, but I didn't have the flowers, so I had to make like an alternative. But it went pretty well. I'm gonna say it was nerve-wracking and stuff, but I got over it and it was just
¿Qué se puede hacer amor por telepatía? La luna está llena, mi cama vacía, lo que yo te haría. Si se tuviera de frente la muerte de la dudaría. De noche de día, de noche de día, you know I'm just a far away. you want it, you can take a private plane. Aquí kilómetros estamos conectando y me prendes a que no me estés tocando. You know I got a lot to say. All these voices in the background of my brain y me dicen todo lo que estás pensando. Me he oído lo que ya estás maquinando. Quiero de ella, que sé por ella, sé del amor por telepatía. La luna está llena, mi cama vacía, lo que yo traía. Si te durete, de frote, de muerte, te la volaría. De noche de día, de noche de día. You know I can see right through you. I can read your mind, I can read your mind, what you wanna do. It's written all over your face, times two. 'Cause I can read your mind, I can read your mind. I can hear your thoughts like a melody. Listen while you talk, while you're fast asleep. You stay on the phone just to hear me breathe. On repeat, oh, singing the wrong part. Sorry, y'all. Love you. Hello. Sorry, y'all. I love you, but like, pretend that didn't just happen.
So I performed with the choir and Boba Club, and I sang a little song by myself. It was pretty well. I mean, I was super stressed, but I had a lot of fun. Choir did amazing, Boba Club did amazing. I was iffy, but I mean, it was super fun. I thoroughly enjoyed the experience, so.
Thank you.
I performed Tahitian dance and Tongan dance. Tahitian, it's usually performed by a lot of different cultures, and in the Polynesian culture, and Taulunga, it belongs to the Tongan culture, which is my culture, and the other people in my club performed the Taulunga, or the Siva. That's a Samoan dance.
The way I speak, if it's because of the way I eat, I promise sushi's good and not all of it's raw. Anyway, I'm assuming that between your family and the American school system, you were never taught about the history of our people. So let me take this time to inform you about how they cut off our hair before placing us on slave ships, about how women had to braid what little food they had into their children's hair, and don't you dare forget about how our cornrows led the way to freedom. Those braids were used as a survival tactic, in the same way that my parents taught me how to speak corporate America. But because I don't speak the same as you decide not to see my black. But instead of apologizing for the thing that has kept me alive for nearly 17 years, I'll ask you this. Does my being educated, not only when it comes to my wide vocabulary, but also when it comes to my knowledge of the history that runs through my veins, make me whitewashed? If you answer yes to the previous question, I'll introduce you to a game that I love to play to test your knowledge of Black history. Now, the way it works is you have until you hit that ding to answer the question. If you haven't answered it by then, I'll answer it for you. Just know that I get the point. You ready? Which 3 amendments were made in an effort to help Black people? Oh, wait. Do 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 Ding, time's up. My turn. 13th Amendment, abolishment of slavery, ratified in 1865. 14th Amendment, civil rights among states, aka for slaves granted citizenship, ratified in 1868. And the 15th Amendment, black suffrage, ratified in 1870. But I bet you would have known that if you had paid attention in history class, wouldn't you? When I asked you how you feel when you take a t-shirt off the rack of a store, would you tell me you're angry? Angry at the fact that slavery was abolished in 1865 and you're still picking cotton. It's 2021 and Black people everywhere are trying to make their voices heard. Meanwhile, you're trying to silence mine? I'm trying to change the world like those who came before me. In fact, could you even name one civil rights activist outside of MLK, Rosa Parks, and Malcolm X? Because those are 3 names we all definitely know, right? What about Bayard Rustin?
Yeah, I know.
Young Anything? Have you even seen the face of Emmett Till? Bayard Rustin was an openly gay man and one of Dr. King's closest advisors. Whitney Young Jr. was a World War II veteran and advisor on racial matters to President Lyndon B. Johnson. And last but certainly not least, Roy Wilkins played a major role in Brown versus the Board of Education. So without him and the Black Panther Party, schools wouldn't be what they are today. They are the reason I can sit in the same classroom as my peers and learn about the amendments. They are the reason that students across the nation are given breakfast and lunch on school campuses so that they don't go home hungry. They are the reason that I would be more than proud to be one of the forgotten names of history if it meant that I did something real with my time here on Earth. I could tell you all of this. You give me nothing in return and at the same time try to take away my Black girl magic? See, it's funny because the joke is on you. I have been cooking with the spices of 100 generations of Black women such as myself to make a potion so frighteningly powerful that you, of all people, feel the need to revoke my Black card. But it's fine. I get it. Because I can cook like a Black girl. I can look like a Black girl. I can be a Black girl. But because I don't talk Black enough or act Black enough, that makes me less Black than who? Because from what I've seen, I'm no more or less whitewashed than you.
And your mom's on your way. And your mom's on your way.
How did Multicultural night go?
It went really well. I was actually really happy with how everything went. It was a great success. No negative feedback from any of the teachers or students or staff members or anything like that.
That's